Today we're talking to Jessica, who runs the ZOOmobile for Zoos SA. So Jessica, what is the ZOOmobile?
The ZOOmobile is really the Adelaide Zoos, or Zoos SA's, travelling program, and we operate based out of Adelaide Zoo with a collection of mostly native Australian animals, which we take out to different locations in the community, and we talk to groups about mainly the conservation of Australian biodiversity. So really we're about spreading the message of Zoos SA.
Wow, and who's that you've got there?
This is Oddie, and Oddie's a bit of an old timer. He's been doing this since the ZOOmobile started. So he's been hand-raised by Ben, who was doing this before I took on the role.
Yep.
And he was an orphaned ringtail possum. So he's now over 6 years old.
Wow.
And he's quite a star, really.
So what sort of things do you do with Oddie when he goes out?
We use possums basically to talk about responsible pet ownership, looking after the animals that you've got in your backyard naturally, not just the pets that are there, talking about keeping cats inside at night time, putting bells on collars, that sort of thing. We also talk about habitat clearance a lot, why possums might be getting into people's roofs, and sustainable ways of getting the possums out of your roofs and into the surrounding area without devastating the population of possums.
Are there other animals that you have regularly with the ZOOmobile?
Yeah, we have probably anywhere up to 20 species that we can choose from, and up to 5 species will come out each time. So we talk for about an hour to each group that we meet, and in that time they'll have 10 minutes per species to listen to some messages about the actual species that we're looking at, and also about how they relate to conservation and natural biodiversity in Adelaide.
Right. Sounds like a lot of effort and a lot of hard work. Why do we do it?
I guess because not everyone comes to the zoo. Originally, the ZOOmobile was set up to reach people in aged care facilities or very, very young children who weren't able to make it into the zoo. But I guess a need has been identified within all age groups, and now the ZOOmobile focuses on mainly school groups and kindergartens to just reinforce the message that people get when they come to the zoo. But it's a bit of a special experience because with the mobile zoo you get up so close to the animals, you can touch them, and it gives us a good opportunity to build up the empathy for animals that we've got in our own backyard. So it's a little bit more personal even than the zoo experience.
Right. So what sort of things do you do when you go out with the ZOOmobile?
Well, we basically drive the species out to where we're going, and it takes maybe half an hour to set up our backdrops. We have pictures of different animal habitats, and then behind those screens are hidden the animals that people are going to meet. And so they come out one at a time, and we talk about a range of different topics. Probably a popular topic would be threatened species or local action, animal adaptations and classification, and biodiversity. So we have a different topic that we speak about each time. With the younger groups we might sing a song, I take my guitar out. With older groups we play like a biodiversity game and talk about how interdependent the environment is around us. And
so do people get to touch the animals?
They do, they get up really close. So initially we'll bring out an animal, we'll introduce it, we'll give the people a message, why we're showing this animal, how it relates to what we're talking about, whatever particular topic it might be. And then after we've had a look from a distance, we start bringing the animals really closely past people so that they can reach out and just touch as the animal is going past. And it just, the connection that you see between our audiences and the wildlife that go out with us is just incredible. It's goosebump material.
That really sounds fantastic. So if people wanted to book the ZOOmobile, how do they go about doing that?
You can book the ZOOmobile to come and visit your setting through the Adelaide Zoo Education Service, and the phone number is 8267 2434. You can also visit our website to find out more information about the ZOOmobile, but we're only too happy to answer your questions over the phone if you've got questions about what we do. And we find a date for coming out that suits everybody, and we travel out.
Great. Thanks, Jess.